Should the Giants trade Odell Beckham, Domonique, and Bobby back here?
Hell
I
no.
love that face.
Like he is their offense. The problem with their offense is not that Odell Beckham is there. He is the thing that's right with that offense. You have Odell Beckham, you have Shepard who can play, and then you have Saquon in the backfield. I'm not pointing any figures, but the person they need to replace is not the best receiver in the league. They need to go somewhere else at the quarterback position. I pointed a finger. I'm sorry.
And so I agree with that. By them drafting Saquon Barkley, that basically said, hey, we want Odell Beckham Jr. on our team. Here's the problem. If they're not going to draft a quarterback this year, then you might as well get rid of him because you're going to start to burn his prime. You'd be talking about taking a rookie the following season. Then you're going to try to develop him. He's a receiver. He doesn't have the longest career history in the world. And you're going to be trying to pair him with a rookie who you're trying to develop.
Here's the answer to the question. The answer to the question is yes, they should. And it is an absolute demonstration of how wrong they got it last year. The New York Giants were not a win-now team, and they went into win-now mode. Odell Beckham is like putting spectacular rims on a car that has no engine, okay? If you don't have a football team, then having a great wide receiver doesn't do you any good. I do not dispute for 1 second that Odell is as good as any receiver in the game. And on the right team, he could be the difference between winning a Super Bowl and not. But the Giants aren't anywhere near winning a Super Bowl, and by acting like they were, they put themselves in this trick box.
Okay, and think about the return that they could get for Odell.
Well, okay, I think that it all matters the return you get, but you're not going to get a return that's worthy of the output that he has. I think you're right. You don't draft a running back in the first round unless you're in win now.
What is the return then? If Pittsburgh is talking about a first-round pick for Antonio Brown, Odell is much
What's
younger.
What's he worth?
Pittsburgh's not getting a first-round pick. You could probably get a first-round pick from Odell Beckham Jr.
That's not enough.
I think, well, maybe get a 1 and a 3. And I think a team that's in win-now mode, that has one of his college teammates on his side, that has a young quarterback who's developing, that has cash, the Cleveland Browns,
Yes.
He's in the AFC. I don't know if it's the big city that he might like, but if he wants to win and play with the guy that he respects, that would be the spot.
If I'm on the other side, if I'm acquiring Odell, I'll give up a 1 and 3 for him if I'm a player away. But I agree, they made the wrong decision. They weren't in win now mode, but that's the decision they made. So they need to go all in on this roster before it's too late.
Really? So you believe that when you make a mistake, you should compound it by making another bigger mistake on the other side of it?
You got me there. You got me there. There's no comeback for that.
Double down.
There's no comeback for that.
They need to draft a quarterback and start over again. They need to build around a quarterback. The quarterback will have a great friend behind him to hand the ball to. That'll make him better. In my opinion, that's where they need to
Dwayne
start.
Haskins looks a lot better, by the way, if he has Odell Beckham Jr. there.
I think you're right. And I think that's the point, is that you bring a guy into that situation, he's going to succeed. Don't double down on a mistake.
All right.